Hi, my name's Pauline, and this small tiny presentation is going to explain what the difference between schizophrenia and clairvoyance. This comes from a holistic spiritual point of view. Now, I've done parapsychology, which is a scientific study of unusual events associated with human experience. Clairvoyance, ESP, paranormal, all that kinds of things. So from holistic spiritual point of view, we're going to be having a look at people who hear voices. First of all, when people come to us who hear voices, we ask them 3 questions. Did you first experience hearing voices when you were alone or at your lowest point in life? Do you still hear voices even though you're on medication? Do you sometimes feel like you are not yourself? If yes to the questions, then we continue to explain more. Fact: schizophrenia was first identified as a mental illness way back in 1887 and is believed to have been accomplishing mankind throughout history. Today, some 133 years later, mental health are still thinking inside the box. And they actually say nobody knows exactly what causes schizophrenia. It is likely a result of several factors. For example, brain chemistry, genetic birth complications can cause schizophrenia. Some people can develop the illness as a result of stressful events, such as death of a loved one or a loss of a job. We, however, think way outside the box, because disassociation symptoms occurring in many psychiatric disorders, including schizophrenia, are often preceded by traumatic experience. And they can be anything from neglect, abuse, sexual, physical, witnessing violence, etc. And also misuse of substance for a long period of time can have an effect. Let's explain why. People who hear voices are gifted. We don't see them as mad or mental, because around our body we have an aura. This is our protective shield. But through life knocks and past trauma events or misuse of substance can make us feel deflated or depressed, and this can affect our aura field. So our protection starts to become broken and full of holes. So when we are at our lowest point, our energy field becomes broken, and this allows us to be unprotected from outside influences. It can let in the lost souls or earthbound spirits, or to put it mild, ghosts. These souls did not go to the light. They might have thought that they weren't worthy or did so much wrong that they were scared of the light, so they got stuck here on earth. They look for people in low moods to access their energy. They want people with broken auras so they can get in. And they attach based on mutual trauma experience, because they like that energy, it becomes their energy. Once you can hear one, you then become a beacon for others who are trapped earthbound souls that need somebody to hear them. You can feel like they control you. You can feel tired as they drain you from energy. So the difference between clairvoyance and schizophrenia: clairvoyance hear spirit that have gone to the light. Schizophrenia hear the earthbound who did not. So should this be what the medical world should be exploring? If this is not the case, then how can you explain how we help so many people get rid of their voices and then help them with their past trauma issues? Science do try to say there's a difference in the brain, but the brain scans do not tell you if that person may have been on mind-altering drugs for their condition for a long period of time, and this will affect the scan. Some say if you can't see it, then it don't exist. Fresh air cannot be seen, but it exists. There are hundreds of books on spirit detachment, and yet we're still not moving forward or thinking outside the box to help people who suffer from these voices. Thank you for listening for this small presentation, literally from hearing voices from a spiritual and a holistic point of view. I was thinking about doing a follow-up on a more detailed, in-depth to explain more. So if you would like to know more, just leave me a comment. I've been your host, Pauline. Thank you so much for taking the time just to watch this video.